The first major Delulu big miracle type experience I've ever had was in 100 level. I resumed after that 8-month strike, right? And it was so impromptu. Things were quite tough. Normally, I did not want to get a place with a roommate, but I understood the situation, right? And I was like, you know what? It's only going to be like for a year, and I want to kind of experience that C drama type relationship. Little did I. Safe to say, it was an unpleasant experience. Not just that, but the hostel too. Like there were many issues. Even though I actually did like the people, I met my friends there, everything, but it was a lot all at once. I don't want to go into details. Almost 4 months in, things reached the eyes of it. One day, I stood up and said I was going to start looking for hostels. I was just desperate. Mind you, I did not have any money. I didn't have any source of income. Things were tough at home. I stood up and it was holiday period. I did not go back home. My friends went back. So I started every day dressing up and going out and looking for hostels, begging people, knocking doors, asking how much. I had no money. Eventually, I let my mom in on it because things were really bad. I had to tell her some things, and we both in faith just kind of, okay, let's just be looking. And I was so desperate, so desperate. I went to places that looking back, I wonder why I went there. I told God, if I'm to submit this to you, if it's not going to happen by my own time, because I really wanted to be out of there instantly, if I'm going to wait for you, then you have to give. I started listing all the ridiculous things that I did not even think of the first time. Like there has to be wardrobe, there has to be solar, there has to be all of that. And I put the date February 10. I made this prayer January 22 because I'm on NSPPD, right? And I decided to let it go. Not like I was searching, but just knowing, okay, I've given it to God. And the money came miraculously because I said things were tough at home, right? But all of a sudden there was like breakthrough and I got the money. As the devil tried, I almost didn't pay. Like my bank had issues, every single thing happened, and eventually I got to pay exactly before midnight at around 11 something, and I was happy and I was joyful. And a year later, when I was going through my Bible notes and old prayer requests, I found out that the day I paid was actually February 10. Like, I was like, yo, I was just so happy for the blessing. I did not even think that, oh, it kept to the time I had prayed for, I had asked for, right? And it was a lot though. It was really, really crazy. Like my friends, like I had no money, nothing, and I just stood up, mind you. And everybody was like, nah, you've not even lived you up to a year, you've not even lived you up to 6 months, right? I'm like, I am going to leave. And God showed up, like it really showed up. And that became a core experience. A lot of things that I have done, I have been able to break through mindset wise, stemmed from that encounter, that experience. That wow, so you mean God can actually show up for me like this, like in with the whole Delulu Faith, everything. Like he actually did, like he actually caught me, right?